Well, hey, and welcome to another episode of Beetle Dustino coming at you again today with yet another video. And happy Labor Day in the United States here. Kind of an odd day for me to do a video, but it seems like this is such a hot topic right now, and I've got to get a video out on it as I've got it on hand. So, all right, before we get started with that, let's see the intro. So yeah, Oasis is blowing up right now. Holy cow, I can't believe this. I was pretty excited when I saw they were reissuing Definitely Maybe for, yeah, Definitely Maybe, wow, for the 30th anniversary edition here. And I pre-ordered them a while ago before any of this news started bubbling about a reunion tour and all this. And I don't know, is there going to be a new album out of all this? I don't know. We'll have to see how everything turns out on the tour and that. But yeah, and I think this is sold out pretty well. I was kind of surprised when I saw that the vinyl wasn't even available anymore the other day when I was checking on everything with the shipping and that. So yeah, anyways, I have got the 30th anniversaries here. And, you know, let's start with the CD. Yes. I got the CD. That was my first instinct, was to get this. I've really been wanting to get collecting some Oasis. I just watched Andrew Dixon's wonderful video on his, experience with Oasis and everything. And I know Matthew Street's really been going on this all. And, me being here in the States, Oasis isn't quite as big as it is in the UK. They were definitely big here, but not quite like you guys had in the UK. Yeah, my experience with them was just me being a Beatles fan, of course. My sister, it was right, 94, 95 when this album came out in 94. And as a matter of fact, let's see here. So, yeah, Definitely Maybe on August 29th of 94. And almost 30 years to the day, August 30th, 2024, we get the 30th anniversary edition. So they really did good getting the anniversary edition out on the anniversary. So good for you, Oasis. But yeah, my sister was telling me all about them. I was just beginning to be such a big Beatles fan. I would say 93 was about when I really got going on the Beatles. And so 93, 94, 95, of course, the BBC, Live at the BBC, the anthology, all that rolling right out. And I, was really collecting them, really into them. About the only thing I was listening to. My sister, me, I suppose everybody thinks I'm the music guy in my family. No, my sister is the music person in my family. She is, wow, the knowledge on music she has, I will never touch it. Even with all my knowledge of the Beatles, and I think she knows more about the Beatles than I think when I think about it. So, but I'll never get near the music knowledge that she has. And she loves every genre, I try to like every genre. Doesn't really work out, but there's definitely stuff I'm not as into. But she was well aware of Oasis right away, and she's like, you're really into the Beatles. There's this new band that sounds like the Beatles. So all the way back then, already the whole Beatles thing.
Okay, let's try. Good. Still rolling. Okay, figures.
I got listened to them pretty soon after that. She showed me a couple of videos on MTV. I started kind of watching MTV, watching for the videos and listening to the radio and stuff and catching it here. And that was more probably off of What's the Story, Morning Glory, more than Definitely Maybe. But right away I got Definitely Maybe and What's the Story, Morning Glory. I believe I got them at the same time when I was joining BMG or Columbia House Record Club. I think I got both albums at the same time. So as I'm talking about this, I'm going to get showing you the new package here. So this is a 2-disc 30th anniversary edition, including unreleased original Mono Valley versions and Sawmills Studios outtakes. So there's the hype sticker again there. I'm sure I showed that already. And I'll show you the track list again one more time here. And let's get this open and see what it's all about. I've been kind of excited to see these. especially with all the hype going around Oasis over the weekend here, the past few days. And I see that Andrew Dixon still doesn't have his copy of this, so I was kind of surprised on that. I've had mine since Friday, since it came out, so I have not opened it yet. So let's get it open and see what it's all about here. Trying my best not to kill that hype sticker. All right, and now with my new camera set up here, I got a new little tripod. So I'll show you without the shrink wrap here or everything. There's nothing on the top or the bottom here, so I haven't really showed that. There's the other spine as the disc is sliding out. There's the back again. And yeah, the disc looks like it just slides out. Oh, it's a nice little, so a little box there, a little mini box set. And it is that book style. They've been pretty popular with this book style. I don't have a lot of Oasis stuff right now, but they're definitely a band I'm trying to get collecting. But I know the last little reissues they did, I think back in 2014, all were this book style. And then the, was it Nebworth or something that came out a couple years ago? That was the book style too. I do got a copy of that. But yeah, anyways, it opens up here. You got a nice little book. Yeah, I'm really impressed on this. I wasn't expecting this. Even though I know they're known for this. So I don't know how much of that you can see. Like I said, I got to get used to this new camera angle. So, but anyways, we got disc 1 here. Should be the album. And I'm assuming this is a remaster. Yeah, I'm assuming it's a recent remaster, but there's the label on it. I don't think it's a remix. Disc 2 with the bonus audio on it there. So very nice package here. I'm really impressed with this. Very happy I picked this up. This is going to be a cherished possession in my Oasis collection here. And, you know, I've been trying to tell myself, don't get vinyl on anybody but the Beatles right now. And just because my collection is kind of getting there. But when I saw what this was, I was like, oh, this is way too cool. So I got the 2 LP version here. Not the big 4 LP I think everybody's out after. And this is the Digsy's Diner Inspired Strawberries and Cream Colored 2 LP. So there you go. There's the hype sticker there. And I can't wait to see what this looks like. There's the spine and the back. I hope I'm holding everything all right here. Like I said, I got to get used to this new angle here. I got a proper tripod. Everything I've had so far, it's been really kind of MacGyvered into my my ring light here. Not at all like the ring light built it to intend to be used. We did a whole other setup to make it look a lot better. And it's worked for a while, but I've been wanting to get a proper tripod. Plus the connector for my phone doesn't open up very wide, and I'm still on an iPhone 10, believe it or not. And I know I'm going to be upgrading soon, and I don't think a newer iPhone will fit into the old one that I had, where this one definitely will. But anyways, I've got this split open. Let's get this shrink wrap off here and take a look at the gatefold here. And I can't wait to see this strawberries and cream colored vinyl. So there we go. We'll look at it without the shrink wrap on it again. So they just split the album onto 2 discs. I don't know originally when this was released on LP, if it was a 2 disc or if it was just a single disc, so they just crammed everything in. There's the gatefold there. And yeah, let's see what all we got in here. So we'll look at disc 1. Didn't look like there was anything else. I don't know if that's the front or the back of it here, but got a nice inner sleeve. No polyline though. Oh, this is cool. Oh, this is cool. All right, there we go. Wow, I absolutely love colored vinyl. I especially love splatter vinyl. And I love the fact that nobody is going to have the same pattern on it. Even the front and the back. Beetle Brad always says, yep, same color on the other side. Well, it is and it isn't, because it's a totally different pattern when you have these splatter ones like this. It was just a solid color. Yeah, it should be the same color on the other side. That would be cool to see if they could figure out a way to do a totally different flip side without any color bleed in. So there was disc 1 though. And not much else there, no booklet or anything. We got another whole different images on the second gatefold here. This looks like the track listing here. And let's look at disc 2, side 3 there. Very cool. And side 4 on disc 2. And as I've been doing my record spinning, stay tuned tomorrow to be seeing these. So we'll see disc 1 tomorrow, and we'll see disc 2 on the Wednesday. So stay tuned for that. And yeah, I'm very excited about that. I usually don't announce my record spinning ones, but I want to get this out there as soon as I can. So this will be tomorrow and Wednesday. You'll see disc 1 and disc 2 of this here. So very excited about that. I can't wait to see this spinning. It's been so fun watching how the different colors kind of turn up, especially if they're multicolors like this. So yeah, anyways, I've really been wanting to get collecting more Oasis. I've got What's the Story, Morning Glory. Obviously I got those originally when they first came out. It's pretty soon when at least in 95 I got those at some point. And I just recently got a copy of Standing on the Shoulders of Giants. I think I got that right.
That is correct.
Words in the corner will tell me yes or no. And then I've also got that Nebworth one, the live album, when it came out a couple years back. So that's really it for my Oasis collection up until now, adding in the 30th anniversary, definitely maybe. But definitely a artist I've been wanting to get collecting. I really want to get exploring Britpop, and I don't know if Oasis is the best one to start with because they're kind of the biggest of Britpop. And, you know, if I get listening to other stuff, will I be as into it? I really have been liking Blur. I've been exploring them a little, just listening to, knowing what I've heard on the radio and stuff in the past, and from movies and TV shows and stuff that they've used the songs in there, and their new album that just came out last year. I've, really enjoyed that. But yeah, I haven't really got much past that with Blur. I haven't got any of the other albums besides their newest one there. And I, really want to, probably Oasis and Blur, with the whole battle between the two of them anyway. That story, when I finally learned about that, I've really been entertained. And I've always enjoyed Oasis. And especially being a Beatles fan, you kind of got to like Oasis or if you're a Beatles fan, you kind of got to like Oasis. I don't know. I don't know if every Beatles fan does or not, but there is a lot of similarities. There's definitely a sound. And yeah, I'm pretty excited to get exploring a little more of them. But I just want to get that out there. I didn't want to make this super long. And like I said, tomorrow, on Tuesday, you'll be seeing disc 1, and Wednesday, you'll be seeing disc 3 spinning on my record spinning shorts. So be looking for that. That will be fun. All right. I'm going to get wrapping up, though, before I get rambling too much here. Before I do that, though, I do want to thank all my subscribers, and thanks to any new subscribers. And if you haven't subscribed yet, please do. And do hit the notification bell so you know when I got new videos coming out. Also, please give the video a like. It really does help out the channel. And like I always say, if you've stuck around to this point, you must like it. So please give it a like and do leave a comment. I love having a discussion with everybody. Let me know your thoughts on Oasis. Are you a fan? Are you not a fan? Are you a Beatles fan and are you a fan of Oasis? Are you a Beatles fan and not a fan of Oasis? Let me know on that. Just be interesting to discuss there how everybody kind of stands on Oasis, especially if you're from the States here, because I think we have such a different view of Oasis and any Britpop movement than the UK, say, does. Yeah, let me know your thoughts. But anyways, I'm going to get totally signing out. I am Beetle Dustino, signing out.